Go. Okay, where does this lesson fit into the curriculum?
Well, it's 3.4 measurement and data, and so specifically we're working on line plots, and I feel like it's midpoint in the standard. The curriculum itself, it's lesson 6, and we have about 10 lessons. So it's a little bit beyond the midpoint. And I think that, it's just yet another strategy for teaching how to interpret and analyze data. We've already worked on picture graphs, we've worked on bar graphs, and this is just yet another format for displaying and interpreting data.
Great. Is there anything specific that you would like me to observe?
Well, I think I really want you to take a look at, if I'm stating the objective properly, if I'm using kid-friendly language, as well as using academic language. So I want them to be able to understand what I'm trying to explain to them. And sometimes I think I don't do that well enough at the beginning of the lesson. And so I think if you can help me with that, that would be, or kind of indicate to me if I need to up that part of my lesson. Explaining to the students what our objective will be. So I think that's what I would need your help with.
Okay, so how would you know, just for my point, in helping you with this specific observation of making sure the kids understand, would we need to work together to maybe create, kid language or academic language for the students in regards to an objective?
I think so. I think maybe if we came up with, if you help me come up with an I can statement where it's kid friendly, but yet still using that academic language, and maybe you can help me with that portion of it. And then just, obviously observing and making sure I state it during the lesson at the beginning. But I think I can do that.
Okay. Are there any questions or concerns about the lesson that you have?
Well, I think one of the concerns might just be figuring out how to ensure that the students really know that the X on a line plot can represent more than one data point. So I think that might be where explaining that might be the hardest part of this lesson. So if you had any advice on that, that would be great.
Okay, awesome. So as we're finishing up here, I just want to let you know about the evaluation or observation and when that's going to be done. So in about 4 days, I'll come into your classroom and we'll go through watching your lesson and give you any pointers as we're going along. I think that if we can go through your lesson right now, you asked about figuring out or making sure that the students know that the X represents more than one data point. So we can talk about that and go through some strategies.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.